Good morning. Today I am going to tell you all about chemical reactions. It is the topic of chapter 1 in chemistry. In previous video I have explained the necessity, the reason for a chemical reaction. Substances combine together or substances undergo chemical change, chemical reaction to form stability, to obtain stability and forming new substances. On the basis of these changes, we can define the term chemical reaction, the process of combination and decomposition, to form new substances is called chemical reactions. Here, if now we can see if two or more substances combine to form a new substance having the properties different from the constituent substances is called chemical reaction. On the other hand, if a substance undergo decomposition process to form a new substance, in that case, that process is also considered as a chemical reaction. Now we can define the process of combination or decomposition of substances to form new substances is called chemical reaction. Now we are going to know about some terms related to chemical reaction. A chemical reaction has two parts. First, substances taking part in chemical reaction, and the second is substances formed during a chemical reaction. These are the two parts of a chemical reaction. First, some substances undergo chemical reaction, or we can say that the substances which take part in chemical reaction, and other is the result of a chemical reaction, that is the substances formed during a chemical reaction. It means there are two types of substances involved during a chemical reaction. First, the substances taking part in a chemical reaction and the substances obtained, formed, produced during a chemical reaction. So, the substances taking part in chemical reaction reactants, the substances taking part in a chemical reaction are called reactants, and the substances formed during a chemical reaction are called products. It means when two or more substances undergo a chemical reaction, then a new substance or substances are formed. So reactants are the substances taking part and products are the substances obtained during a chemical reaction. Now jump. When zinc metal reacts with any acid, then we get zinc chloride or hydrogen gas. Here it is a chemical reaction. Zinc metal reacts with hydrochloric acid and forms zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. So here zinc and hydrochloric acid are reactants and zinc chloride and hydrogen gas are products. Now, when we burn carbon in air, carbon dioxide is produced. So here carbon and oxygen are reactants and carbon dioxide form is a product. This is example of combination of substances. This is displacement, which will be explained in related topic. Now, when we heat calcium carbonate, then calcium oxide and carbon dioxide are formed. Here only one substance, calcium carbonate, is reactant and calcium oxide known as quicklime and carbon dioxide are products. Here we find that a single substance, calcium carbonate, gets decomposed into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide on heating. So it is the example of decomposition of a substance to form new substances. Now we are able to define a chemical reaction, that the process of combination of substances to form new substances, or the process of decomposition of any substance to form new substances, are called decomposition reaction. Another example of decomposition process, when potassium chlorate is heated in presence of manganese dioxide, a catalyst, we get calcium chloride and oxygen gas. It is a balanced chemical equation for the chemical reaction. Here we find that in presence of catalyst, when we heat potassium chlorate, we get potassium chloride and oxygen gas. Catalyst, MnO2 acts as a catalyst. Catalysts are the substances which affect a chemical reaction. It changes the rate of a chemical reaction. If we heat potassium chloride without manganese dioxide, the reaction will be slow and it will take a longer time to give potassium chloride and oxygen. But when we heat this chemical substance in presence of a catalyst, that is manganese dioxide MnO2, the reaction rate will be high and we get the product within a shorter time. In next video, I will explain the features of chemical reaction. It means there are some features which which are observed during a change, and these features characterize a change as a chemical change or chemical reaction. There are a number of features. In short, evolution of gas, change of state, change in color, temperature, change in temperature, precipitate formation are the features which characterize a chemical reaction. Okay, thanks.